us here at On That Note. On That Note is the name of the show. Today we'll be discussing the special events and happenings at the Pleasant Valley High School Band. First off, I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Nista Tulita, who turned 16 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry we missed your birthday, but I didn't have a show back. What am I supposed to do? In the next upcoming weeks, we have 3 more birthdays. Annika Labouche, who will be turning 16 this week. Kyle Landrum, who will be turning 17 this weekend. Evan Graber, who will be turning 15 next week. Other birthdays in October include Thelonious Monk, Clifford Brown, and Gandhi. How do you feel about that, Owen?
That's very interesting. Do you know what else is interesting?
Thanks, Owen. In other news, the annual PVHS Band t-shirt design has been chosen. These t-shirts will be available somewhere at some time in the near distant future. Now over to Austin Smith to talk about the concert and wind ensemble.
Thanks, Ryan. Last week, the students from our concert band and wind ensemble classes were asked to record themselves playing our school's fight song. Our band director, Casson Scowcroft, will be editing these parts together and then posting them, so be on the lookout for that. I would like to now remind the members of our marching band to keep practicing the music for our marching show. Even though we might not be together right now, when we are together, if you practice that is, the show will be a lot easier to begin working on. This has been Austin Smith from his dining room, and I will see you all whenever I have to do one of these again. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Austin. Now that Austin has turned it over to me, I can turn it over to James Seeley, the manager of the Pleasant Valley High School Jazz Bands. James?
Thanks, Ryan. There's not much going on in the jazz band right now. Students have been assigned weekly assignments in an online course called Reason Through Theory, which is what the whole band is using to learn jazz right now in the light of the current conditions. And that's just about it for the jazz bands. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, James. Before we go, I'd like to give a special thank you to junior drum major Nolan McCafferty, who wrote all the music that you have heard throughout this video. I'd also like to give a special thank you to Austin and James for joining us today. Do you have anything to add, Owen?
Yes, actually.
Thanks, Owen. Well, thanks for joining us here today, and on that note, I'll see you later, PV.
I am Mr. Scowcroft. And I approve this